defined by the words dreams, wishes, desires. Paul Fitchin had a vision as he watched Route 684 being built behind his home on Star Ridge Road. He sensed that road would lead to rapid development. And he wondered what would happen to the woods and the birds that he loved to observe and identify so very much. So he gathered together a group of friends to talk about what they could do. And this group became the founders of the now Putnam County Land Trust. This was in 1969, and it makes PCLT one of the oldest land trusts in New York State. Today, PCLT has protected over 1,000 acres, has 31 preserves, 5 in Putnam Valley, 3 in Carmel Mayapack, 2 in Kent. The remaining preserves are in Southeast and Patterson. PCLT holds 2 conservation easements, one in Putnam Valley and one in Patterson. From touchstone or iconic views to view sheds to protection of water quality to wildlife habitat and biotic corridors, PCLT properties seek to protect these resources.
Okay. Cheyenne Alberti, this is an American Orchestra, Swans and Falcons.
My name is Paul Kupchak. This is a Cheer Falcon.
I'm Tony Wilson. This is a Scrooge Owl.
All of these birds live at the Green Chimney School at the Green Chimney Wildlife Center.
Kristen Gabarro and Anna Eisenstein completed their work on a handicap accessible trail for the Land Trust. After a year or two, it became apparent that the trail needed special attention. Along came the Free to Speak self-advocacy group, wanting to be involved in the community by volunteering their time and energy. A match made in heaven. For the past 4 years, the Free to Speak self-advocacy group, where Michael is the president, has planned semi-annual work parties. They have held fundraisers to buy supplies for the work and for the trail, including work gloves, stain for the benches, and bulbs to plant along the trail. Last year, our bulbs disappeared. This past year, we tried again with some bulb cages. So we have to go. We're going to be going in a week or two to see how the bulbs are doing, and hopefully they're going to be blossoming. Tonight, PCLT says thank you to them with its Leadership in Giving Award. Thank you so very, very much.
This is a citation from the New York State Assembly from Assemblywoman Sandy Gala, and it talks about the Free to Speak self-advocacy group of Putnam County, ARC, is an active group which prides itself in providing advocacy and programming, ensuring members of the Putnam County, Northern Westchester, and Southern Dutchess communities equal education opportunities to meet unique goals for children and adults with disabilities. And whereas the Free to Speak and for Self-Advocacy group, Putnam ARC, is a community leader dedicating themselves as stewards of the Putnam County Land Trust, Lindera Loop Trail, Putnam County, the first accessible trail providing equal access to the natural beauty of New York State, has to boast, despite the higher level of maintenance required to keep this trail accessible, solidifying the Free to Speak Self-Advocacy group consistent devotion to its community and advocacy of those with disabilities. Now therefore be resolved that a duly elected member of the State Assembly of New York State, I recognize the Free to Speak Self-Advocacy group of Putnam County. Signed, Sandy Gala, member of the New York State Assembly.
very much for this honor and their dedication to represent us and represent the trail. But we also are having a fundraiser coming up soon. It's in May 29th, and you're all, welcome to join us in celebrating that day.
Thank you.
And jiving on Route 22. All right, you got a $20 gift certificate to Boast 22 Restaurant in Patterson. You got a $50 gift certificate to Daryl's House. Food's very good there, by the way. But do not go on a show night. They will rush you. Just saying. Okay. And you also have a selection of wines and snacks in case your table's not ready. Just kidding. But there you go. All right. Can we get $100 and go on that? Can we get $100 and go? I got 100 back there. I need $110. I got 100, 110. I need 120 to the back. 120 I got. I need 130. I got 130. I need 140 to the back. 140 to the back. I got 130. 140. 140. Any interest in 140? I got 130. 140 to the back. Last call. Sold your way. $130. Number 161 in the bar. Thank you.
Good evening. Representatives from Senator Murphy's office, Dan Pagano, had to leave to go to another event. I have a citation from the New York State Senate for Bob Gentile, and this is quite a nice summary. I'd like to ask you to bear with me and read this. I think you'll enjoy what it has to say here. Among other things, Bob Gentile is an extraordinary leader of Camp Hurlick. During his tenure, the number of children participating in the camp programs has more than tripled, the operating budget has more than doubled, and scholarship funds continue to increase each year. And whereas Bob Gentile and his loving wife Wendy are the proud parents of Nicole, Alicia, Michelle, and Greg Gentile, and whereas Bob Gentile is a tremendous asset to Camp Hurlick and a true supporter of the land conservation efforts of Putnam County Land Trust. Now therefore be it resolved that I, Terrence Murphy, speaking for him, as a duly elected member of the Senate of the State of New York on behalf of the citizens, therefore do hereby offer our thanks and appreciation to Bob Gentile as he is recognized by the Putnam County Land Trust. It was signed by Terrence Murphy April 18th. I also have a citation here from Sandy Gale, which basically has the same narrative, recognizing your achievements and all. And I also have one from Putnam County Legislature. Bill Gouldman was unable to be here. He's from Putnam Valley, so he had to leave. He was here earlier, but he had to go take off. So I wanted just to say, Bob, I've known you for a number of years since I've been in the legislature. I've toured Camp Hurlick with Bob. It's a wonderful place. I've met some of the youngsters. He really instills self-discipline and confidence and environmental education for these young people. And many folks that are at risk that have come up to the camp have learned and grown through this environmental education program, Bob. And you've really done a great job. It's an important asset to Putnam County. There are not a lot of them around, and I'm proud to be here to represent the Putnam County Legislature and present you with a certificate saying the same. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you so very much. Some of you are here who have received this award. Sherry, there are others. Who else has gotten a blue heron that's here? Jim Utter? Edie? Okay. So, Anyway, it's given to someone who has promoted the mission of the Land Trust in Putnam County. And in terms of education, Three Chimneys had received it, Dr. Ross. In terms of, anyway, I've lost my train of thought, I apologize. Anyway, tonight we're very proud and happy to present this award to Bob Gentili, who's the executive director, as Roger noted, of Camp Wilbur Hurlick. Camp Wilbur Hurlick, I'll talk. Bob was introduced to the camping industry when he married his lovely and talented wife, Wendy, and he was asked to serve on the board of directors. In 1991, he became the executive director. The mission of Mount Tremper Outdoor Ministries is to provide individuals the opportunity to grow in an awareness of themselves, the rich diversity of God's natural world, and their role in the global community. The camp's educational and recreational programs work toward developing ethnic harmony, environmental stewardship, community service, and personal growth in an atmosphere of acceptance and love. It is with great gratitude that the Putnam County Land Trust, Bob, awards you this Blue Heron Award on behalf of your work, in recognition of your work. I can't say
On behalf of Camp Hurlick's Board of Directors, our staff that teach and have been teaching outdoor ed at camp for over 35 years. The camp's been there since 1922, and we have over 5,000 or 6,000 people come through the doors every year in all of our programs. We're proud of all of our programs, and we're certainly proud of our outdoor education program. We teach children from Long Island all the way up to Albany. Everything from orienteering, survival skills, colonial life, edible plants, and it goes on and on and on. We're very happy to do that, and we will continue to do that with all the support of the community. We're honored to be here. I'm honored to be here this evening to receive this award. This is absolutely stunning. This is amazing, this thing right here. So I thank you very much, and I thank you for all of you do. And I look out at the audience here and I see that Camp Hurlick really only does about that much of what I see out here. I recognize a lot of people and what you've contributed over the years to preserving our land and teaching our children about that. So I continue to thank you for that, and thank you for this. Have a good evening.